So I've got some good news to share because as a result of certain investments and policy decisions, we're starting to make some really serious progress in terms of the productive capacity of our department to overcome the challenges that these large volumes of cases have presented. When I look at temporary programs, people who are coming to Canada to work temporarily or to study or to visit, we have seen a record-setting year so far in terms of the number of applications that we're processing. We've now processed approximately 3.73 million applications by the end of July. Compared to last year, we were dealing with just shy of 3 million at 2.97. This is a major increase in our productive capacity that is bringing more people here. On the permanent resident side, things are really moving along in the way that we would hope they would. We're well on pace to break the record for the largest number of newcomers who will be resettled in Canada. By the end of July, there have been more than 275,000 newcomers resettled as permanent residents in Canada. This puts us well on track to exceed our goal of 431,000 permanent residents over the course of this year. What's really important, though, is not the statistics. It's the human experience for people who are going through the system. And I'm very pleased to share that for those who are coming to work through the Federal Express entry streams, we have now achieved our 6-month processing standard for those who are coming through Federal Express entry system to come work in Canada. For those who are coming to be reunited with family members, we have now achieved the 12-month pre-pandemic service standard for new applications going forward. Now, there are still people who are in the system who've been waiting longer than that, but I don't want people to think that we're suddenly pulling others in front of them in the queue. We're going to be able to make serious progress to work through that backlog of cases to make sure that we can offer that service standard going forward. Look, despite a major increase in productivity, immigration backlogs are a very real challenge. What we're seeing right now is a record number of cases come in for applications and record productivity, but still the demand is exceeding our processing capacity for the time being. But we're starting to make serious progress on this as well. Now, there's a very big difference that I should point out between the total number of applications in the system and those that are actually in backlogs. I know that some of our folks who work on the other side of the House of Commons are quick to point out the total number of applications that are in the immigration system and label them backlogs. But to me, somebody who applied yesterday to come to Canada can't properly be considered a backlog. But that said, as of today, 54% of the applications in the system are beyond the service standard. We can do better than that, and we have the capacity to fix that. And I'm very pleased to share that one of the first steps we're employing to help overcome this challenge is that IRCC is in the midst of a hiring spree, and by the end of this fall, I'm pleased to announce, we're going to have hired more than 1,250 new staff to the department to help boost processing capacity and clear some of these backlogs. In addition, I don't think it's enough for me to stand up here and make an announcement about a significant number of new hires without committing to transparency about what those people are going to be doing going forward. So I'm very pleased to share as well that we're going to start providing monthly updates in real time for people who have the ability to look at the number of cases in our system, the number that have been completed, and the number that have exceeded the service standard. I think it's extremely important when we're communicating to the world that we do want people to come, and we do want people to come, that they have a sense of how long it's going to take to get here. By holding ourselves accountable, by publishing this information with monthly updates online, the Canadian public as well will be able to watch whether the investments we're making are having the intended impact. You'll be able to find this data on our website very shortly, and every month there will be an update to provide you with a real sense of where we're at when it comes to immigration. Look, just to conclude, I want to share that in the weeks and months ahead, there's going to be a series of new measures that we're going to be releasing that's going to help bring workers here more quickly, make it simpler for families to be reunited with their loved ones in Canada, and to hold ourselves accountable by being transparent and sharing with the public precisely where we are. But if I can leave a parting message with the families who are trying to come to Canada to be with their loved ones, to the businesses who are trying to hire workers, to the workers who are trying to come and make a contribution, Canada wants you. Immigration is a major pillar of our economic growth strategy as we seek to recover from the COVID-19 pandemic and continue to grow our population for the long term. We're going to continue to implement the measures that make it quicker to come to Canada, whether it's for economic purposes, family reunification, and we won't stop playing a leadership role when it comes to responding to the humanitarian crises of our time. With that, I want to say thank you to everyone who's come out. Very pleased to be here to share this positive news about our new hires we'll be bringing on to help reduce the backlogs at IRCC. Thank you so much.